So, next on the agenda, my mess kit and pretty much all the gear I have left besides the stuff I'm still waiting on. Besides my boots, the sleeping pad, the sleeping bag, the tent, all that. Socks. I'm going to have 3 pairs of socks, 2 always waiting to go, and 1 on my feet. I keep them in a little stuff sack, keep them dry. I forgot to mention an apparel, bandanas. This is because one's going to be for, wearing and wiping down, and the other one is going to be for dishes. Things of that nature. So I'll start with the water bottle. I wasn't going to bring an Nalgene. I have the bladders that go with my water filtration. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I'm bringing it because in Georgia in March, it might get a little cold. And if it gets a little cold, no, it's going to get a little cold. I'm going to boil up some water in my Jetboil. I'm going to fill this sucker up, and I'm going to hug it all night long. And I'm also going to use it as my cup, just in general. So that means that if I boil that up, every morning I start off with a liter of fresh water to make my oatmeal with, my protein and all that. And when I hug it, I'm going to hug it inside of this. It's an Omni Heat Liner. I don't think it's rated to anything. I think it goes off your body heat and just the reflection of it. Works kind of like an emergency blanket. And I've used this a lot. I like it. But with the hot water bottle, it reflects twice as much, and it's twice as good. Next up, I got my bowl and my spork. Spork, your average spork. It's actually a metal spork. Some people would say it's a little heavy. It's a spork, whatever. And it won't break on me as soon as a silicone double-sided spork would. The bowl. It's a squishy bowl. I love this thing to hell and back. This thing is awesome, and I will never get rid of it. It also perfectly fits my fuel canister for my Jetboil. So I can pack it up like that. There you go. Works perfect. On that note, I got my Jetboil and burner. I don't think I'm going to bring the stand. I can't imagine a reason to bring the stand. I really can't. The base of this should be plenty to hold it up. I'm not going to use the smaller containers just for the fear of not being able to find fuel. So I'm not going to bring this guy. Next up, one of the most vital things you can bring, headlamp. I got the, I think it's the Storm. Not rechargeable, but 100% waterproof. It's got this sealed battery pack. Goes in the back of your head. And honestly, this is a big problem. The last time I was out was having to buy batteries every week. Batteries can get expensive. So on the note of batteries, I have these here. This is my Nomad 7 with the Adventure Pack. Inside you've got a battery charger with rechargeable batteries. I've velcroed it in here so it doesn't bounce around. If I needed to charge it on the wall, I could. It'll charge my cell phone in 3 hours of good, decent daylight. I've got a little microfiber just to wipe it down if it's going to get dirty. So, and it's just a little solar panel. It'll hang from the back of my pack. Weighs maybe half a pound. That will, in any bad weather, that is not waterproof whatsoever. It'll be in these, in my pack, and I will not be able to charge my phone, which is whatever. I'm not really worried about it. These are the bladder packs I was talking about. I have the Sawyer Mini, which is the actual filter. This only weighs 2 ounces. This thing is awesome. This thing is incredible. Needs back flushed, so I'm bringing the syringe, the back flush syringe. In the syringe, just for the sake of not losing them, I have, figures I would say that and then drop one, my earplugs. I will never forget the people snoring on the AT. Ever. Steel trap, that's going to stick with me forever. It was miserable. So I just screw this sucker right on there and good to go. I've got two of them. One is just for water storage, like for, I might not bring it even if they give me a bladder pack with the pack from Osprey. Would love an inline with a Sawyer in it. That would be great. With this guy, I'm going to bring it, squeeze pack, drink it like you would any other drink, any other pouch rather. So earplugs, TV obviously, I've already rolled it up, it's in cellophane wrap. Essential, I would always recommend wet ones, or any kind of a hand wipe. Those days when, yeah, you want them, trust me. This is the only thing I'm bringing as far as a first aid kit. It's a Velcro ace bandage, and honestly I can't imagine anything else being bad enough that I'll need anything more. I'm not bringing a sewing kit. I'm not bringing super glue like I did last time, because there was no point where I ever needed it at all. If I get a cut, then it's a cut. If it's a gash and it's horrible, then I'll put a tourniquet on it, this sucker, pull it as tight as I can, and then walk out, I guess. Just in case I'm not feeling so well, I'll bring some emergency, boost my immune system, maybe after like a week of rain or something. Gold Bond, ball powder, that's important. Same reason as the wet ones. And of course, a lighter. Everybody should always carry a lighter. Little travel toothbrush, weighs almost nothing. And a tube of toothpaste. That's my entire mess kit in a nutshell. And that's the size of my mess kit bag. It is tiny. That's about it until I get my actual gear. Yeah, that's about it. See you on the blogosphere.